What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about XCN, Onyx Coin today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. We're talking about this at the request of Downtown Clark. We're doing this for you. Again, guys, hit that like button. Let's get into it. Here we are sitting at about 0.00334. Up on the day already, like 10%. What is it? 11.3%. Nice. Nice. We know XCN, guys. Don't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if by the time most of you watch this video, we're back down here, right? We know it likes to do these little prods to the upside, especially in the beginning of the day, right? And I think that's what we're seeing here, right? So previous areas of resistance, if we look back on a weekly time frame, kind of in this area of resistance, might just be poking and prodding. There's not a whole lot of volume coming into this, but there's a decent bit. You know, to be completely fair, this might be more than a prod, y'all. I don't know. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of volume coming in. These are pretty consistent moves coming up. I don't know. This could be the end of it. Let's look at the 1 hour. Hold on, because we are pretty overbought on the 4 hour. To be fair, I think this is the end of it. I'm gonna call for right now. Everybody's gonna watch this video and be like, "Oh, you're a genius." No, I'm just kidding. I hope it's the other way around, actually. I hope everyone's like, haha, you suck, because that would be better for me and for everybody, even the people who are shitting on me. Here we are. Looking at the 4 hour RSI right here, finding resistance at a previous area of resistance, kind of in this area of resistance, just above it, just below it, blah, 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 all around it, right? Here we are now. It would make sense that we probably do find momentary resistance here, and I think we do. I want to look at the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Make no mistake, there it is, right? Selling off a little bit, and that's okay. You got to do the right. 5-minute bearish divergence right there. 15-minute probably cast some bearish divergence here in the next 4. Oh wait, no, it won't, because you don't have the red. That's okay. 1 hour time frame, a little bit of bearish divergence there, actually, from all the way down here. So yeah, I bet XCN you probably drop about 10%, right? So you're up 11% today. I bet you come back down to where you opened the day. All right, and that probably happens very quickly. If we go back, we look at this, we're on a 1 hour time frame, we look at XCN, just how it likes to do it, right? We'll move up, very nice, good volume, and then the next hour we're all the way back down, right? And then over the day we work it back down to where we were, like literally almost at the base of where our platform was that we moved up from. So I'm just saying, don't get discouraged if and when, likely when, you see XCN back down at about 0.003. It would likely just be a higher low to buy from and to continue going higher. If you like it at this price, you're going to love it down there even more. I promise you you will. And if not, I don't know, man. There's no money back guarantees, so I don't know. 4 hour time frame here, maybe a 3-day time frame. I keep jumping around because I'm trying to find something. 3-day time frame does have bearish divergence. Okay. Hold up now. This is something interesting, guys. Okay, so one of two things is going to happen. We have 2 days and 20 hours left in this 3-day time frame. One of two things is going to happen, because we do have bearish divergence now. With the last 3-day time frame that we have here, between this high and this high, we already have lower highs, so it's there now. As long as we don't get, one of two things is going to happen, okay? One thing is we don't get another red candle until we're at our next target area. We don't get a red candle until we're at our next target area, and this RSI is above this point in the RSI. Till we're above like a 90. Is that what that is? Dude. Maybe. Or at least something around there, right? It seems you like to go above this line, actually. So something above 83, above 85, okay? Where was I? I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit distracted here. Okay, so one of two outcomes, right? The first outcome would be either we just keep growing until we're at the end of the target, or we get a red 3-day period either on this candle or a candle soon to be, maybe a little bit higher. Then we'll correct back below 0.003 even, all the way back down to where the divergence began. And then from there, that'll be a higher low to build from, and then we'll go to our next target area. So one of two things. I hope it makes sense, even with the little detour of thought that I had. I got distracted because I do this sometimes. One of two things is going to happen, right? We're either going to go right through the moon. It's going to, and maybe not through the moon, but to our next target area, which I would assume is going to be off this chart. Would likely be at 0.00665, so about 100% move up from here, right? We would likely either just basically over a 3-day period, right? So on a 3-day time frame here, over the weeks to come, we would just move up like this, or, and I think it's more likely going to be this, or we find some resistance soon, relatively speaking, we pull back down to this area, down to 0.0027, 0.0028, somewhere in that area, and then we keep moving up from there, right? So it's one of those two. And I would love to be wrong, because right now, again, the side that I'm leaning on is we're going to get some bearish divergence. We're going to get a lower high here, higher high, and then we'll probably correct back, and then we'll run. But if I'm wrong, instead of doing that, we'll just run. We'll just run. And I'm taking the side of the bearish divergence side right now, but generally, and what got me so excited was generally it looks like this, where it seems it's just so obvious it's there. They normally don't work out. Normally it just keeps growing. It just keeps growing. So we'll see. We'll know. If I had to give it a price, an area that I expect to be invalidated at, if we see at any point in time a daily price, a 3-day price closing above 00376, to me, that would invalidate the idea that we correct it all. We're not going to stop until we go to 0.0066, or likely even up to about a cent or higher even, right? We're likely going to do something crazy if we get above 0.00376. That's just my opinion on a closing basis, not on a wicking basis, right? We need to close above it. So if we do that, then my whole assumption of going back below 0.003 is wrong, okay? But we'll see. And it could start now, man. I mean, I don't know. What if during this 3-day time frame, we got 2 days, 20 hours left? What if we close this 3-day time frame and we're down here, right? We close it. We've got the bearish divergence because we had a 3-day, we had a red candle close here. But then we also already fulfilled the divergence by pulling back here. So by the end of this week, or by the end of this 3-day period, which would be basically by the end of this week, Sunday would be the beginning of the next 3-day period. So that's the technical end of the week, would be Sunday. But by the end of this 3-day candle, it could be down there, and then starting that next 3-day candle, we start moving up without any divergence to hold us back. That could be the case. Let's see. I wonder if anything would suggest that we pull back, relatively speaking, but that's kind of what the whole first part of this video was talking about how I expect we're going to pull back from here. So I'm going to post this video out because it's already pulled back a decent bit from where it was. I want people to be aware. So hit the like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.